Hey guys, welcome back to Carib 21 Network. So today I want to talk about Jamaican stereotype. And for most Jamaicans living in the diaspora, I think most Jamaicans can tell you that one thing that you have to deal with as a Jamaican living in the diaspora is those vicious Jamaican stereotype and those people that make it bad for all Jamaicans. And the first time I left Jamaica, the first time I moved out of Jamaica, I went to Bermuda, and that was about 25 years ago. And the first stereotype that I encountered was all Jamaicans smoke weed. And I could not convince people for 7 years that not all Jamaicans smoke weed, that I've never touched weed in my life. Could not convince people. And another stereotype about that most Jamaicans face is the baby mother thing. Like every Jamaican man have a bunch of baby mother all over the place. And that is something that every new environment that I go in, I have to encounter that. Having conversation with people, telling them that you're going home to your wife and your kids, and they look at you like strange, like Jamaican man, wife and kids. Like, how much baby mother you have at Jamaica, like, and if you say like you have 3 kids, they're like, three? Like, I know Jamaican men supposed to have like 10. So those are just some of the stereotype. And one of the big stereotype also is that Jamaicans are scammer. The whole scamming stereotype. And the thing about stereotype is that a few Jamaicans make it bad for all of us. And I can tell you that I doubt you can find a Jamaican living outside of Jamaica that have not come across those stereotypes, encounter those stereotypes. So just imagine I'm at work on my lunch break and I'm watching the news, and then I see this news about one of the biggest scam in American history. And this scam came out of the pandemic with a PPP loan, and it so happened to be a Jamaican woman. And I'm there with my coworkers watching the news, and everybody look and like, Jamaica scam. So this story is coming out of the United States of America about a Jamaican woman that was caught in a $35 million scam.
Tonight, the FBI is asking for your help in finding a Palm Beach County woman they say was involved in a multi-million-dollar COVID fraud scheme. Take a look. This is Elaine Esco. She's now considered a fugitive. Esco is now accused of stealing $34 million in COVID-19 relief money. CBS 12's Antoinette Delbel joins us live from the federal courthouse in West Palm Beach and has more on what to do if you've seen her. Annie?
Well, Liz, federal agents say Esco has been on the run since June after she didn't show up to court here. Now, she was indicted just months after getting out of jail earlier this year on similar charges for wire fraud. 40-year-old Elaine Esco, seen here smiling with family and friends, is wanted by the FBI. The fugitive, who also went by the alias Annie Palmer, is accused of pocketing COVID relief money totaling $34 million. Federal agents say she and others were part of an elaborate scheme involving wire fraud and money laundering. The indictment claims Esco submitted more than 90 applications for PPP and other COVID relief programs by using false information about employee numbers, payrolls, and revenue over an 18-month span in 2020. And it says Esco was considered the ringleader.
This case involving multiple co-conspirators and 90 or so applications with 34 million, that is a much larger number and a much more complicated and complex kind of allegation than most PPP cases.
Defense lawyer David Taras has handled many cases like this. He says the COVID-19 money was meant to help those hit hard by the pandemic, not to be misused for personal gain.
A lot of people were really hurt. People were dying during COVID, and those people maybe could have used that money to keep their businesses alive. That money wasn't available.
Now, Esco has tattoos on her left wrist, her stomach, her shoulder, her back. Federal agents believe she could be in Jamaica, where she's originally from. If you've seen her or know where she might be, call the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI. Live in West Palm Beach, Antoinette Delbel, CBS 12 News.
Okay, guys, so just imagine me being at work with my coworkers in the lunch cafeteria having lunch, and this news comes up while everybody is watching news. I'm the only Jamaican in the cafeteria, and I'm having to explain. I'm having like everyone is looking at me. Oh, Jamaican, like $34 million. And my question is like, how did this happen? How did one woman get to scam the American government, the PPP loan? Because during the pandemic, after the pandemic calmed down a bit, we heard a lot of scam in terms of the PPP loan. But the highest that I've heard before this was about $9 million. And for one person to defraud the government, $34 million. And now they're saying that this young woman could be in Jamaica hiding out. So you never know. The FBI or someone from the CIA could be in Jamaica looking for her now. So just imagine me sitting there with my coworker having to explain this. Yeah, this is just one of those cases like Jamaicans living in the diaspora, like this is what you have to face. Because for every one Jamaican that does something bad and it makes headline, international headline, that just add to the stereotype of Jamaicans. So no, you cannot convince Americans know that Jamaicans are not scammers, that all Jamaicans are not scammers. So when you walk in the room as a Jamaican, the first thing that they're thinking is that you're a scammer. So guys, sound off in the comment section and let me know what type of stereotype did you have to deal with as a Jamaican living in the diaspora, whether it's in Canada, the United Kingdom, America, wherever in the world that you have been living as a Jamaican or visiting, what type of stereotype did you have to deal with as a Jamaican? Sound off in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, peace. I'm out.